Hi, I'm Mark Posner from the Cypress College Public Information Office. Welcome to this edition of the At Cypress channel. We're joined this week by Dr. Sheridan Ball, sure well known in the community, and we have with us just a number of the concert posters throughout the years. How long have you been at Cypress College?
I believe this is my 29th year. 29, yeah.
Making music all those years.
Yeah, it's been great. We started off with just a few, I think we had 7 singers when we started. And so now we have 3 active choirs. Of course, we've added Kate Reed to our faculty, so she does the vocal jazz. I take care of the Masterworks chorale and chamber singers. So we've got a very full, rich program.
Yeah. Now, obviously, the Masterworks chorale and the chamber singers very well known in the community. I think also the holiday time, the caroling, the star carolers, just known throughout this community and the number of events you do with them.
Yeah, we really get out into the world at that time of year. Of course, we're doing concerts all over the place with the Star Carolers, and then also the on-campus groups are running around doing things in the community, so it's great fun. We really try to make that connection whenever we can.
And I know you've performed just a ton of places. I want to ask you about one performance in particular, because I found out that you performed wintertime, holiday time, I believe, with Andrea Bocelli, which, I mean, to me is just absolutely amazing to think of an opportunity like that. What was the experience like?
Well, it was really a phenomenal experience. I used to sing very regularly with John Alexander's Pacific Chorale. Sang with him for probably 15, 17 years, something like that. But I got too busy to sort of maintain a constant contact. But when they have special engagements, they call me up, and they called me to do this Andrea Bocelli event over at the Honda Center. And it was remarkable. I was very happy to do it. Of course, I had heard of him, everybody has. But it turned out to be one of those very unique experiences. I was in a chorus of, I think, about 40 singers that were backing him up. And as soon as he walked on that stage, there was just this gigantic roar from the audience, which I had never experienced. I'd never been in the presence of that kind of international star. And every time he went out, and every time he came back, there was just this phenomenal crowd interaction that was really exciting. And then, of course, it was just great fun to sing with Andrea Bocelli. He's a remarkable singer. He's even better than I had realized. I think he's gotten better with the years. And it's a very diverse program. He had guest singers sing with him, and we just had a great time, full orchestra, very professional, very enjoyable, something that I will definitely do again, given the opportunity.
I'm trying to think of the context to put that in. I mean, it's akin to, maybe me giving a press conference at the White House or something. I mean, this is a huge deal. What were kind of some of the emotions?
Well, certainly one of the emotions for me as a performer and as a singer, I wanted to do the very best job that I could do. We had a very short rehearsal span, only 2 rehearsals, and then we were in a dress rehearsal with these people. So there's this sense of energy. You really want to do your best. And then, of course, when you get that kind of audience reaction, it's absolutely inspiring. That really gears you up. You want to give even more. You want it to be better and better and better. So it is emotional. It's exciting to create music on many levels, but when you reach that kind of an experience, it's really quite remarkable, very stimulating, to say the least.
And 17,000 plus in
the
audience.
It was huge. Yeah, something like that. It was around 17,000, 20,000. It was the biggest crowd I've ever sung for, that's for sure. Just a wall of people,
That's akin to the entire student body being in one place at one time listening to you sing.
Yeah, and a very dedicated group of people. They were all there specifically to see this individual, so they're very focused, and very excited. There was just this sort of energy in the air. You could really feel it.
Yeah. Now, you treated us the other day, I guess a couple of weeks ago, to a little, on our end anyway, impromptu performance in the administration area. Is that something for the upcoming Music of the Masters?
Yes, it is, and I love to take the chamber singers in particular around campus, because we have all of these different kinds of acoustic environments, and I take them off campus and we do these festivals So I want to give them that acoustic change, so they learn to adapt very quickly to different kinds of acoustics. And the place we sang in over in that office area that's a great place to sing. There's all of this space, and the stairway that we sang on. That's fun for us, but it's also a great teaching tool. It really gets people to listening much more acutely than perhaps they would just in their everyday classroom. So yes, they will be performing. They will be doing a lobby appearance prior to our big performance that's coming up with the Verdi Requiem with the Masterworks Chorale and Southern California Master Chorale. We're combining all those singers and doing this great big monster Verdi work, which is one of my favorites. We've done this work. This will be our third time. We did it, I believe, 8 years ago. And it's one of those 5 or 6 just huge monumental pieces that has orchestra, large chorus, always over 100. I think we have 110, 115 singers. And then you have 4 professional soloists that are just really fine. Our tenor soloist, in fact, is coming in from New York City. Soprano soloist teaches at Chapman University. The bass sings with LA Opera, and I think and the alto is the recent winner of the Mozart competition over in Long Beach. So we have these really fine soloists in this big orchestra, and this piece is so Verdi. It's just wonderfully exciting. He's so dramatic. He's an opera composer, but he took this one moment in his time to write this piece in sort of memory of a great Italian poet and writer named Manzoni. So they actually call it the Manzoni Requiem, but most people refer to it as the Verdi Requiem. So we're very excited about that opportunity. It's going to be great fun.
You mentioned Mozart. One of the other events that I'm aware of year in, year out is the Midnight Madness.
Yes, we did. We did Midnight Madness for Mozart 5 years in a row. We did it on the anniversary of his death. He died at like 1 o'clock in the morning on, I've forgotten the exact date, but it's December 4th, I believe. So every December, amid the Christmas stuff, we also did this midnight mass for Mozart, the Mozart Requiem. And it was lots of fun, but we got so busy with Christmas that we started deciding, okay, we're not going to do this every year. We're going to do it every other year. But it's a lot of fun. We always get a certain crowd of people that are Mozart fans and recognize that it's the anniversary of his death. And so it's sort of a memoriam. People come out at midnight to hear us sing Mozart, so it's unusual and fun.
Yeah. So Verdi Requiem, May 23rd, that's I think a Sunday. I'm drawing a blank off the top of my
Sunday
head.
afternoon at 4 o'clock. And of course, we'll be in our beautiful campus theater that is so great for this kind of music.
Tickets through the box office.
Yes, just you can get tickets to the box office. However, the best place if you want to get a reserve ticket would be to just call our music library, Susan Weil. That number is 714-484-7140, and she'll take care of any reservation for you. I do know that this is going to be a sold-out concert. We want to encourage everybody to come. But if you want to get a ticket, excuse me, be sure and get one in advance. That assures a seat for you. It's going to be a sold-out house. So.
Excellent. Sheridan, thank you very much.
It's a pleasure. Glad to talk to you.